Hey y'all, welcome to Little House on Metairies Christmas Marathon. In today's video, I am so excited to be here in the living room and ready to decorate it for this year's Christmas season. This year we did a fun gingerbread theme in our family room and an old-fashioned classic Christmas in our kitchen. And in this room today, we will be doing our mantle, side hutch, some shelf styling, all things Christmas. This year we're going to be decorating with deep, rich reds and green velvet, and my favorite thing to decorate with gold. I want this room to feel very cozy, but traditional and classic. Before we get to the fun part of decorating, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video will be in collaboration with a lot of lovely ladies here on YouTube. A collaboration of all things Christmas, recipes, decorating, DIYs, crafts. So if you want to enjoy this playlist of videos, be sure to check out the description below. We have a lot to get done, so without further delay, let's get to decorating. So when I decorate here in the living room, I like to start right here on the mantle. I usually keep a garland up, but my son actually helped me take things down this year and took it away. So we're going to try to do it without it, but it's usually my base. We are going to add some garlands right here. I've always wanted to switch over with a beautiful new fresh cedar look garlands, but again this year came and went, and I'm still going to be working with my old garland. So we're going to make it beautiful, I have no doubt, and I'm ready to get started. So let's add the garland. So the first thing I want to do is check the lights and make sure they're still working before I actually hang up the garland, which is always a great idea because I have done that too many times to count. Got it all beautiful, plugged in the lights, and they didn't work. So I'm going to attach these two together because they're just a single garland. I think I got these from Home Goods 2 years ago. So I'm going to reattach these together with some zip ties. Last year I did it straight across and then straight down. So I'm thinking maybe doing it like a swag. So let's try it and see how it looks. Okay, so I have this one that I think I'm going to try to add to it. There's not much to it, but that's okay because I'm going to add a lot of picks to stick inside of it. So I'm going to kind of drape it across and see how we like it. I'm going to continue to go around and attach it with some zip ties. Yes, right now, we do need to fill this side up now that I've gotten this side a little bit more full. And then I do think it's too heavy to be draped now, but I do like the fullness of it, and I have other picks to add. So I think we may one more time here. So let's see how that looks now. So here is how it is looking. I know it's a little unbalanced, but we will fix that soon by adding some more picks, but I just wanted to show you guys as we build what it's looking like. Now I'm just going to go in and tuck these throughout the garland where it's kind of bare to fill it out more. So these picks were actually from a garland that I just clipped last year to make a table arrangement, and it was pretty inexpensive. They do have the gold tips, and that's not really what I wanted, but it's all they had, and again, it was a great price. I just went ahead and made lots of clippings last year for that arrangement, so I'm going to use these just to kind of bring some shimmer to this garland. So I'm just going to continue to add these picks throughout the garland to make it look full, and like I said, to bring some gold because we're going to be using lots of gold accents in the room today. So now that we have the gold shimmer, I want to add some red. So I bought these beautiful cedar picks from Walmart this year. They were $6.98 a piece. So I only got two, but I want to tuck them on each corner. That way it looks like the garland's actually drooping off of the sides of the mantle. So I'm going to put one on each side, and then I'm going to go get some other berry picks that I bought from Joann's this year. So when I went to Joann's, I lucked out. It was buy one, get two free for all of their florals and stems. So of course I took full advantage of that and bought a few of these. So I'm going to tuck 4 of them into the garland. I was so excited with the sale when I went. So I've always seen like buy one, get one free, or buy 2, get one free, but I've never seen buy one and get 2 free sales before. So again, I took a full advantage of that. So now let's add these to the garland and see how it is looking once we add the red to it. I love how the pops of red was looking, so I am just going to add some regular berry picks that I have in my bins as well. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how it's looking so far. I'm loving the fullness of it, and I do want to add a few more things. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the center poinsettia. That way I can make sure I'm evening everything out. So at Hobby Lobby this year, I was so bummed. I tried to find some more of these beautiful green velvet poinsettias. I actually went to 3 different Hobby Lobbies to try to find it, and we had no luck. So this is a loner, and I thought I would maybe try it here because I do want to incorporate some of this green. We're going to have some green velvet trees at the top. So let's see how it looks by itself before we add the other stuff. I'm going to stick it right here in the center. I'm going to go ahead and move these now. So as much as I love the beautiful green poinsettia, it is looking a little sad right now. So I'm going to add the other red ones and see if it doesn't look a lot better and make more sense. So I'm going to put 2 poinsettias. I have the deeper reds. I'm going to put 2 on each side. Okay, so this is how it is looking now. Still not 100% loving the green in the center, but once I add all of the trees and everything, I might like it. So we'll come back and revisit this, but I do love the beautiful colors and how full it is. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and move up the poinsettias. To me, they just look like they were about to fall off the sides. The first thing we're going to add to the top is this berry tree. It is messed up, so I'm going to turn it around. I've had it for years, but I love the color of the deep red, and I think it'll be pretty up here. The green velvet tree I bought from Hobby Lobby, and this cute deer from at home, so I'm going to tuck him right here to the top. I have a riser that I keep up here, and I like how it just elevates things in the center near the mirror. And then I bought these beautiful ones from Ross this year. I love the deep red with the gold, and a great price. They're very tall. Hopefully you can see how tall they are from the camera. So I'm going to put one on each side. So unfortunately, this one is cracked. I actually bought it that way. It was the last one, and I wanted the different sizes last year or maybe the year before. So they just discounted it for me, and we're going to turn it around again, and it's not even going to show unless you're looking for it. In front of the trees, I just want to tuck a few of these little picks. So these usually fall off of garlands. So I have a whole bunch of things that I collect from the bottom of my bins, and I like to decorate with those and not waste them. They usually will make great fillers, or you could just add little embellishments as you're decorating. So I love to keep these. Just a little tip trick. Pick them up and put them inside a bag, and you can use them for times such as this. Next, I want to hang a wreath from the mirror. I bought this beautiful one from Walmart, and this gorgeous ribbon was from Michael's this year. I used it in our tree, and I thought it would match this beautiful tree right here so perfectly, and it's almost a spot on. So I'm going to just hang it from the top of the mirror with the ribbon. So to hide the floral wire at the top, I'm going to just take a strip of ribbon and add it to where it'll cover up that wire. And since I love this gorgeous ribbon so much, I decided to take a strip and add it to each sconce on the side of the mirror. This wreath that was bought from Hobby Lobby, I had an extra, and my son actually gave me the idea to stick it to the center of this wreath, and I think it's a great addition, so I'm giving him the credit he deserves. So next to our heater, I like to hide the plug right here as much as I can. So I made this arrangement. I did film it, but I'm going to move it, so I'm not going to show you guys because I'm going to take it out and use this someplace else because it just made everything too busy with everything going on. And especially now that I added these beautiful velvet green stockings, also bought from Hobby Lobby. I put 3 on each side. And I want to add this beautiful lantern to the center. So I'm want to bring just some more textures down here instead of an arrangement. So by adding this basket, that is going to bring that texture I am wanting. And again, doing a double duty while hiding that ugly cord. So I actually went to Pop Shelf this year and it was their Christmas sale, buy one, get one free. So I bought this beautiful blanket, took advantage of that sale. Behind the blanket, I'm adding one of my favorite pillow covers from Amazon. I'll link these below if you're interested. I use them all the time for lots of different holidays. And then I'm in front of it, I'm just going to tuck a few more picks from the bottom of our bins. So as I was almost finished decorating and doing a tour of the room, my candles that I ordered from Amazon came in. So last year I had candles, but the remote would not work, and I wanted to add them again into the tree. So I ordered a new set. These are absolutely stunning. They're ivory, but they flicker. They have a remote for on and off, steady, candlelight. So I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of that before moving on. Now let's decorate this corner cabinet. We're going to start at the top by adding this joy sign. I believe this was purchased years and years ago at Hobby Lobby, and I just painted it throughout the years. So I'm glad that it's gold right now because that's going to match perfectly. To each side of the cabinet, I added a deep red and gold poinsettias, as well as some faux poinsettia leaves and another cedar pick that I used from the mantle earlier just to bring some gold shimmer up here. And then to the center, I'm adding some more poinsettia faux leaves. And I'm going to add this poinsettia. It's actually a napkin ring. If you watch my Decorate With Me in my kitchen this year, I added some of these. I was going to use them as napkin rings, but I decided to just go ahead and decorate with them because they made beautiful poinsettias just to scatter throughout my home this year. I love how the top turned out. Now let's decorate the inside of the cabinet. So I bought this beautiful thrifted, it's actually just like a picture frame, and it had this cute little insert inside of it, but we're going to remove that and add another appropriate one for Christmas. So I bought these vintage papers from Hobby Lobby a few years back, and I love to use them often as art. So I have used tissue paper, gift boxes, gift bags, clearance paper like this that I'll pick up from time to time on sale to just create very inexpensive art throughout my home for each season, especially for Christmas. So if you're out shopping, don't forget to look at gift bags, tissue paper, gift boxes, and clearance paper to add to different frames throughout your home for inexpensive art each season. To the top shelf, this frame actually went a long ways and I wanted to go sideways. So I went ahead and just got a plate stand, which kind of elevates it a little bit higher anyway. When the door is closed, it'll show better. And then I'm adding this tree. It's this gold one. I think I bought this from Hobby Lobby, but I can't recall, so I apologize about that. And then these little votive candle holders were thrifted this year, and I went ahead and added a gold tea light inside. And this little sack as well was bought last year, I think, it was definitely Dollar General, but I think it was last year. So don't know if they have them again, but I love the little velvet color on them. And then I added this faux book, A Peace and Joy. To the faux book, I'm adding this thrifted one that is kind of falling apart, but I still love it. It gives character. And then I'm adding a velvet deer that also came from Dollar General. To this shelf, I'm adding this mini Hobby Lobby wreath, and then I'm placing this cute thrifted vase inside of it. And then I went thrifting when I went visit my sister, and y'all, we hit the jackpot. There were so many awesome Christmas finds, like that little plate, and like I said, these little votives were thrifted from there. So I'm putting another tea light inside of this one and another velvet sack. To this shelf, I'm adding this candle ring and then these thrifted boxes, again from the awesome thrift store. But I want to show y'all how beautiful this was. It was only $2, and this gorgeous ball ornament was inside of it. So I want to show y'all before I stack them right here. And then this lantern, also thrifted. I actually like this side, but it's supposed to be, I think, to the front because of the way the handle is. So not sure if I'm going to leave it like that, but I definitely decided to move it out because we're going to put these burgundy candles. I've had these for years, so I thought they would be perfect right here. So the lantern I'm going to keep on the other side because of that, and I switch it out with this cute tree that was from Dollar General. I like the gold and the green that it's going to bring to the center right here. And I did decide to turn the lantern. It's too pretty not to keep it on this side. And then I'm just going to add a cute little velvet deer on the side of it. To the last shelf, I'm adding this Velvet Joy sign, and then I'm just sticking another one of those poinsettias just to bring in some deep red right here. And then on this side, our last thrifted tea light votive candle holder. On the wall next to the cabinet is where we're going to add our DIY thrifted frame. And then on the opposite side of the cabinet, I have a gold mirror. So I decided to add another mini wreath that we bought from Hobby Lobby. Now let's decorate the table in the center of the room. The first thing we're going to add to it is this beautiful tray. Actually, I thrifted this from one of our local Goodwills. It was brown and ugly, but I'm sure glad that I saw its potential because I love the spray paint color that I added to it and how it turned out. Next I'm adding is actually a wreath that was cut last year to use around a diffuser. So I added that one first, long ways, and now I'm just tucking some random picks that I have from my bins to the bottom to make it really full and green. This is how it's looking so far, but now it's time to add some color. We're going to add some beautiful deep red poinsettias and then some berry picks. To bring in some more gold tones, I'm adding 2 different style balls and sizes. And I'm going to tuck, of course, the ornament hook part down at the bottom so you can't see it. And then I'm going to add a few of these green balls as well as some pine cones. And they have the most adorable little tiny balls, gold little balls that right here. I think these are so cute. I didn't even know they were in there until I started digging, but it smells so good. I bought that from At Home this year. And then another at home purchase, I think this was last year or year before, were these beautiful trees. So I added those to the back. And then this reindeer I bought from a local consignment shop, I think it was last year, and I removed the little gold pick, but I want to add it back this year. So I decided to keep just the trees in the back and go ahead and move the reindeer. I'm going to just kind of tuck it to the side because I don't want it to hide the arrangement we made, but I want the reindeer to show also. Next, I decided to add this cute sled to house all of our remotes. We have the lights one as well as the TV and the fireplace. To the couch and the love seat, I'm adding these beautiful dark red velvet pillows that were bought from Ross, and the green ones were bought from Walmart. I wanted to show you guys this beauty up close. I bought this gorgeous lumbar pillow from Ross this year. It was early on in the season. I love how it's kind of the raised up poinsettia, but it was also such a great price for $14.99. You cannot beat that. And I forgot to add a blanket, so I went and get a green one just to tuck right here. I only have one, so we're only going to place it on the sofa, but I love how this area turned out. I love the colors. To me, it just pops. I hope the camera is picking up how vibrant and beautiful these colors are together. So the candle light set that I bought actually had 20 of these. So I had a lot on the tree. So I decided to add a few here also. To this chair in the corner in front of the fireplace, I'm adding this beautiful deep red colored blanket. I love the little fringe that it has on the ends. And then I'm adding another one of those gold pillows that we tucked into the basket earlier. And then this beautiful Merry Christmas velvet and gold pillow. It's a mini little lumbar one. I think it's so, so cute. Next to the chair, we have this side table, and on it I have a diffuser. So we're going to fill this up, because if this is your first time here, I am a certified aromatherapist, and I love incorporating aromatherapy in my home to use throughout the seasons for my family, but also to incorporate it for my seasonal decorating. So the blend that I added is one of my favorites. It has wild orange, peppermint, and a drop of bergamot mint. You could leave out the bergamot mint and make it simple. So I will link this recipe below. I made a pre-stock blend where you just make it ahead of time, and I add those to all my diffusers. Or if you don't want to make a pre-stock blend, you can just add the oils directly inside the diffuser. So I will link this recipe below in the description box, as well as some links if you would like to make this recipe along with me that I made today. It is so much fun to do that each season. So I have different style diffusers, but I love this round one here in the living room because I'm able to put a wreath. So that's what we're going to do next. I have this wreath that I bought from Hobby Lobby. Normally I cut it, but the wire is super thick. So I'm just going to kind of lay it down flat and then place the diffuser inside. And to me, it's just such a decorative, beautiful way to change out your diffusers, not just to smell good, but to look good each season. So as pretty as this is looking, I do want to add just a few more picks just to dress it up a bit more. And then I have some little gold ringlets picks as well that I'm going to stick inside just to bring some gold right here to this table. And now the room is starting to smell as good as it looks. Next to the diffuser, I want to add these beautiful candles. They're like some little horn candle holders, and I added some more of those maroon or deep red taper candles inside of them. The horn candle holders came from Michael's. So I had this green velvet ribbon last year, and I thought it'd be fun just to tie a bow right here on the lamp. I just thought it would be really cute and sweet. So I wish you guys could smell the diffuser blend along with me. It truly is one of my favorites to diffuse around Christmas time and in the winter season. It is a great blend to help boost immunity, as well as uplifting your mood and mental clarity. And it's just a great one for the winter season when you're stuck indoors and you just want a boost of some sunshine in a bottle. This is a wonderful blend to diffuse. So don't forget to visit the description box below, where I will link the recipe as well as some diffuser options if you don't already have one that you love. On this end table, I'm adding this beautiful thrifted vase. I'm gonna just get some random picks that I have left over. Used a lot of them already in my decorating this year, as well as our tree, which I'll give you a look at the end of this video. But I don't have a lot of the same things, so hopefully this doesn't turn out too bad. I'm just using a random picks that I have, like I said, left over, so we'll see how this all comes together. So it doesn't look too bad. I do want to add some more fullness to it, so I do need to go find some more picks to just kind of add to it. But in the meantime, I have all this ready. Again, I went get my vintage paper and found another beautiful print to add inside this really pretty velvet frame. And I love the colors of the deep greens with the reds. Next, I'm going to add this really mini wreath. I bought a set of 4 of these from, I believe it was Home Goods, and I love the brown little bow, but I'm going to put that towards the back because I would prefer it to be red this year, but we're not going to worry too much about that. It won't really even show because I'm going to add another one of these thrifted tea light holders with another gold tea light in it. let's style these shelves for Christmas. To the top shelf, I'm going to add two. These trees were bought from Home Goods, this beautiful gold one and another green one. They both light up. It's hard to see it right now because there's so much light pouring into the room, but I promise we will do an evening tour soon. I'm going to do a day and evening, so be on the lookout for that very soon. And then next to these beautiful trees, I'm adding this snowflake. On the middle shelf, I'm adding a plate rack because I want to add this beautiful Meet Me under the mistletoe sign. This was bought last year from Dollar General. It did have these two holes on them, so I just tied some bows and hot glued them so that we could hide the holes. It was meant to like hang the sign. And then next to it, I'm adding another one of those wreaths that we used earlier, tucking the bow again to the back. And then next, I'm adding a beautiful thrifted tea light candle holder. This one's a little different than the other one. I love the holly and the deep burgundy color it has. Then I just found these berries that had actually fallen off of a pick that was falling apart. So I'm just gonna add them to the wreath. To the bottom shelf, I'm adding this beautiful present. I love the deep red and gold tones in it. I bought this from At Home. And then next to it, we're going to add this thrifted star that I think I found last year at Goodwill. And then next to it, this beautiful gold nativity scene. Opposite side of the entertainment center, we have these shelves. So to the top one, I'm going to add a smaller version of the green tree towards the back. And then this beautiful light up one also from Home Goods. It was a different style than the other, but this one lights up a lot brighter, as you can see on camera. You can really see it sparkle. And then I'm going to add a smaller gold snowflake right here to this shelf. To this middle shelf, we're going to stack some beautiful velvet boxes. They have this one that we're going to add first. It actually opens up so you can store stuff inside, but we're not going to worry about putting anything in there because it's going to be the box at the bottom. And then next, we're going to stack this beautiful green one. I love the details in it, so I'm just going to kind of put it a little bit catacornered on the next box. And then on the top, we're going to add this cute one I bought from At Home this year. I love the little tag on it, so we're going to have that showing. It says no L, so I'm going to stick that one on top. Next, we're going to add a duo gold tree set. I think this one was bought from Hobby Lobby. I don't see a sticker anymore, but I believe that's where I bought it from a few years back. And then next, we're going to add another one of those mini wreaths to put a candle that I thrifted. Oops, a little ball fell off, so I grabbed that. But this was $1 from that awesome thrift store. So I'm going to place it inside. And then, of course, instead of a candle, I have out my tea light. So we're going to add another one of those inside of it. And then I'm going to take these berries off of this pick and just kind of tuck it around to mimic the opposite side of the shelf. So that way they look pretty much the same. To this bottom shelf, I'm adding this gold sled. Well, it's gold right now, but it's actually been spray painted a couple of times. So my husband jokes and calls me the spray paint queen. And he says if it doesn't move, I'll probably spray paint it, which is pretty much true. I love to spray paint decor just to kind of reuse it. And it's just an easy way to be able to change things up. So I'm glad it's gold right now. This year it's going to match great. So I'm just adding things inside of it like pine cones and ornaments. And I'm going to tuck another poinsettia in the corner of it right here. But I love how this turns out. You can just add simple things inside of it and just create such a beautiful little vignette inside. So I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. I have a lot of that potpourri left, so I'm going to add some of the green balls, the little small ones. But first we're going to add this present and this thrifted $1 candle. I know that's not much to it, but we're going to just add a little mini holly next to it. So I love to dress things up just in simple ways. So I love how this turned out. Off camera, I added the potpourri, so it's smelling just as good as it looks. And I love how the entertainment center shelves turned out this year. Now we're going to decorate the center shelf above the TV. Each year, I love pulling out our nativity scenes. This set I actually bought from Macy's. It was years and years ago. It was on sale for $30 regular. I think it was like $60 or $80 at the time. So a great set that I cherish. And I like to put nativity scenes in the main rooms that we are in, including my children's bedroom this time of year, because it is the reason why our family chooses to celebrate the season, the birth of our Savior, Jesus. So I like to display them. And this year I'm going to put them front and center. So I had a few gift cards this year, and one of them was to Home Goods. So I got a few new Christmas things this year, and this beautiful gold tree set was one of them. I love how it has a timer with the on-off switch as well, and a remote to turn them on and off in different functions for light to bright, also from flicker to steady. So a great purchase this year, and I'm so grateful to add them to my Christmas collection. So I'm going to display them up here with the nativity scene. So I rearranged and finally got the layout how I wanted it, but decided to add this "Oh Holy Night" sign. I know I wasn't going to use it anywhere else this year, so I wanted to display it behind the nativity set. So I'm just going to add it to this plate holder and tuck it towards the back, but unfortunately I have to rearrange everything and rearrange it all back, but that's okay. I love how the song will display behind the nativity scene. Save time off camera, I added a garland above the entertainment center and added a few poinsettias to it. On top of the entertainment center on this side, I'm adding 2 gold trees. And to the other side of the entertainment center, I'm adding a beautiful gold star to overlook the nativity scene and another angel next to it. So before we tour the room and see how it all came together, we're going to add some swags to a beautiful garland that my husband surprised me with this year. I've always wanted to switch over my old garlands to the Norfolk pine, and he bought me this beauty this year, and I could not wait to hang it up. So this is where I put it. And I had these swags that I bought last year from TJ Maxx, and they had some beautiful buffalo check black and white bows on them. So I removed those knowing it wouldn't match. And I looked high and low for green velvet bows to add, but I could not find it. So I went ahead and bought my own ribbon and made them myself. So overlook the flaws in them, please. They're not perfect, but to me, I love the color that it's bringing right here with the red bells and red berries. And I love how it just added to the beauty of the garland. So on the wall right here, I went ahead and added our gold tree card holder. I like to add it here every year, but instead of Christmas cards, I put Christmas pictures that we've taken throughout the years of the kids and family. So I need to go find those so I can add them. But first we're going to add these beautiful candles. They're some of my favorite. I love the wax. They, to me, just look so vintage looking. And I'm going to add one each to these sconces. My phone crashed, and that's how I record and edit. So it took me a minute to get all that squared away. So I was late in my decorating. So that's why I didn't do the tree this year. But if you are interested in watching a step-by-step tutorial, I will link the tree that I did last year with you all, so you can watch that one if that's something you're interested in. But I will give you a close-up of how beautiful this year's tree turned out.
I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him.
Well, friends, I sure hope that you enjoyed tagging along with me as I decorated our living room for this year's Christmas 2024. I had so much fun doing this with you all. It's like I get to decorate with my friends as I chat with y'all, and I always so enjoy that. And I hope that you do as well. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you have not already done so, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It really does help a small channel grow here on YouTube. If this is content that you enjoyed and would like to see more, I would love to have you return and join our Little House on Metairie family. And to all my sweet subscribers that has supported this channel, I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you and your time. Also, don't forget to hit that all notification bell for my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We will be decorating the main bedroom and then heading out to the porch to finish off the Christmas video series. And then we're going to end it with a lovely day and evening tour of Little House on Metairie, all the rooms that we decorated this year. I always enjoy ending this season with that. So I hope that you will come back and visit me soon. Until next time, friends, bye for now.